Keegan, do you want to do the intro for this one?
Yeah, Keegan, do the intro.
Yeah.
Do you know the
Well, I got it. Welcome to Quick Sidebar, where we talk about anything and everything, and we get distracted, and there's Dan and Jake and Bradley
4-year-old,
and
like talking
me,
I just realized-
Keegan, and
Wow.
welcome to the show.
I just realized I never said join us as we discover our podcast. That was the last episode.
We literally talked about it right before recording. How
Here.
we always skip that. No, leave it.
Okay.
This is
Is
an
there
organic
theme music?
podcast.
Is there
What
theme
if we
music?
just-
Bop-a-da-bop-a-da-boo.
You really haven't listened to our podcast, have you?
Have you not listened to any of it?
I'll play them and then I'll scroll to the beginning of something and then I'll listen to it. I listened to the first few episodes. I don't know if you've added in a theme tune yet.
It's
the
been the
same
same
song for the
fucking
whole
theme
time.
the whole time. It's
Oh.
Doom, 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 ba-doom, doom.
Oh my god. That's gonna be it.
Okay, hold on. Okay, let's do a bit of me trying to recreate that just from memory.
We gotta use that though.
Okay, and now time for the theme tune that starts every one. Ba-ba-doo-doo, ba-ba-ba-doo, do quick sidebar.
That's the end. That's the outro right there. That's it. No actual music. That's it right there.
and just on a loop.
Just Keegan.
You got it. I'm making that into a mix. Okay.
Oh yeah. Keegan, we're taking that from. We're stealing that.
So, Keegan, real quick, was that out of mockery or was that genuine you trying to figure out what our intro was?
That was me stumbling my way through it.
Okay,
sounded like a 4-year-old.
I didn't know if you were
I was
just
a bit-
saying
I
that's
was.
what you guys
Giving a
sound-
presentation.
It was if someone asked a 4-year-old to explain something that he likes, and he's like, and he just can't quite get it out. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's. Why do you?
It's
Jake,
always Jake.
Jake always finds a way to make something sexual.
I'm just a sexual beast by nature.
Oh,
Okay.
Wow. God.
Everyone knew that was.
I think if we ever get to the point where we have shirts, Bradley's shirts are gonna be. Well, I hated that
Seriously.
because he says that at least once an episode.
All right, so Keegan, what are we talking about today? They all know what we're talking about today, but remind them.
Yeah. We're talking about science fiction. We're talking about weapons. We're talking about gadgets. We're talking about maybe some cool suits that you like. Like in Interstellar, they have suits and they're orange. Maybe you like that. Sci-fi.
Master Chief's armor. That's
Master
some cool.
Chief. Yeah, see,
cool-
gadgets can include all manner of just little bits and bobs. Bits and bobs and weapons and
Energy
Bits
sword.
and bobs.
You know
That's
one
what
I
it's
totally
at.
forgot about as I was. Iron Man. Iron Man's suit is the bomb. I mean, his suits
Yeah.
in after the first Iron Man are cool and all high tech, but his first one. Not the big old silver
not his
metal.
first one.
His first Iron Man suit, the
So
red
it's
and
like-
gold
it's
one.
like second one.
Right,
The
his-
one he made after he escaped.
Right.
So his second suit.
I remember being just in awe when I saw that
Yeah.
movie, just being that's what I want to be that's what
Yeah.
I want to do. I want to have a suit like that. I want to fly like that.
Yeah.
You're gonna be
Incredible.
a billionaire playboy.
Yeah,
scientist?
I'd like that
Already
one.
am, baby. Without all of it.
Yeah, with literally nothing that Tony.
Yeah.
You know what makes you and Tony Stark the same?
Hair color.
You're humans on planet Earth.
And we have brown hair.
Yeah.
I wish I could say I could grow facial hair like that, but
Well,
I can't
someday.
grow any
don't-
facial
I
hair.
You can grow facial hair. Don't
Like,
lie. I can see some
I
right
think
now.
if I saw someone with that facial hair in real life, I'd be just horrified.
Horrified, at the look, or just
the
at their
angles.
existence.
It's like, oh, here's how you would normally do a beard, and then Tony Stark's like, let me get it over here, and it just is very unpleasing. I really don't like it.
really.
Yeah.
All right. I think let's change this episode to science fiction haircuts.
No, let's just talk about exclusively Robert Downey Jr.'s facial hair.
Yeah.
Fuck everything else. What do you guys think?
Real quick, have you heard about the lawsuit against Gwyneth Paltrow's company Goop?
First of
No,
all,
I
can
should be.
I
we
heard about
pause?
her
Why is it
company,
called Goop?
I don't know.
Unpause.
It's got to be like the G and the P are Gwyneth and Paltrow.
What's the ooze?
I
in the
don't
middle?
know.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're saying
Gwyneth,
poop.
Ooh, Paltrow.
Why would you want your company? Why would you want your company?
I'm sure that's not it, but it absolutely should be. Gwyneth Paltrow's company, Goop, also known as Gwyneth Paltrow Inc.
But it sounds too similar to poop.
Pink.
Why would you pick your company? Like, it sounds like poop.
Well, you don't want to put goop on your face.
Hold on,
You
it's
don't
all
want to
from
goop
goop
your
on each
face
other.
up?
I'm gonna read to you their product descriptions, and it's going to tie into science fiction because it basically sounds like science
Yeah,
fiction.
she's trying to do science fiction, but she's passing it off as real, and will get sued.
Yeah, she also said you should
She's
only
already
use
been-
one piece
she-
of toilet paper to
Yeah,
wipe your
she
ass.
should be sued.
She's already being sued.
And she named her daughter Apple. That's sue her for that.
Really?
Yeah, her daughter's name is Apple, and she came out once and said
poor
to
child.
save
Yeah,
to
what if
save
their
toilet
kids have a
paper.
lisp and call her asshole?
Ethel.
Ethel.
That's funny. That's good. I didn't realize like that. No, but she also said
Think
that
of
you
the children.
think of the children that you should use one square of toilet paper to wipe your ass. Who can wipe their butt with
It's
one?
like she saw the Seinfeld episode but got confused by it.
Oh,
can't spare-
I knew Keegan would bring Seinfeld into this shit somehow.
Goop has a tagline: "You can't spare one square."
So basically, they have this product on their website, on Goop's shopping website. It's called
Goop.
Chill Child Kid Calming Mist, and it's $27, and this is the description: for chilling out the kids, this rose water and Reiki crystal infused aromatherapy mist is incredible. That's all it says.
Well,
you know what that sounds like? That sounds like glorified, FDA approved chloroform.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm
it
just-
probably doesn't work at all. So that's good.
probably
But if it
doesn't.
does, I want it.
water.
It's,
Yeah.
It just sounds like a product for
Sounds
parents
illegal.
that have
Well, no,
have no
here's
control
what it
Not
of
is.
only
their
for
kids.
parents.
No,
I'm
all
buying
it
it. I'm
is-
spraying it in children's faces. Goop.
You know, you know what I'm picturing? It's like the spray bottles you have for like your cat. You know, it's
Yeah.
like when they screw up, it's like no, no.
It's on dogs too.
Do you think Gwyneth Paltrow has a utility belt of all these things? She just carries them around.
Goop in her
So
egg.
if she's on a plane and there's
Wait,
a
but real
child
quick,
crying, she's like, bah, bah, bah,
All
bah,
she's selling is like a beauty
can
product.
do like a
'cause
mini ad.
Chandler has this stuff. It's like rose water that after you wash your face and after you've taken a shower, you spray rose water on your face. It's supposed to like help soften skin and
It's
stuff.
supposed to
It's
do
literally all it is.
something.
And
Who
she's
knows
charging
what it does?
$27 for it.
Here's one. For $27, you can get Psychic Vampire Repellent.
Wait,
Is that fucking
That's
for
the name of
real?
it. That's the name of it.
What?
It's a protective mist designed to shield you from negative energy and safeguard your aura.
but why? Why?
What?
Why?
Is it
Why?
particular vampire?
Why?
No, no, no.
Now,
It's
I think
like
it's like an energy vampire. You ever
Yeah,
heard of,
like
somebody who
it's-
just sucks energy, who's
Oh,
just
just
totally-
a real
vampire.
asshole.
yeah.
Yeah, at first when I read that, I really thought it was targeted like for.
Just call it
like
dick
yeah.
repellent.
That doesn't sound as nice though.
I guess it does. I'm going to spray myself with some dick repellent before going to
Okay,
class today.
but so
It's not gender specific either.
these
yeah,
are.
because you may want to repel dicks no matter who you are.
This is just I'm shook.
This is why people hate her.
That's-
She is the most hated celebrity.
But
Okay,
she is.
but-
She's a
confirmed.
sci-fi gadgeteer.
But the most sci-fi gadget of all is the one that she's getting sued for right now, I believe, and it's called there's two. There's the rose quartz egg and there's the jade egg.
Oh, these the okay.
Yes. No, let me read the description. So it's used by women to increase sexual energy. This yoni egg is made of nephrit jade stone, meant to promote health and pleasure. That's the jade egg. So basically what these women do is they
Is that an app?
what?
Sorry,
there a Goop
it looked
app?
like you were using
They
a Goop
swallow.
app, and I was
they-
like,
no,
"Do you
just-
have
they
the
eat
Goop
the egg,
app?"
right?
It's under, I downloaded it as we were getting ready
They
to
crack
talk.
the egg open and eat it, right?
They eat it, right? It's an
No,
egg?
no, it's jade. It's like a stone
They
egg,
swallow
right.
it.
and they no they
Cleans you out as you poop.
they stick it in their vaginas and they do like
Can
Kegel
we say
exercises.
that on the internet?
Of course you can. But yeah, this isn't radio. This is not FCC.
Yeah, fuck the FCC.
Not a sponsor.
All right, you earned your spot. You earned your
Hey,
place.
you know
That
what?
was
Frankly,
great.
our internet isn't working as well in this room. It's getting throttled. Fuck the FCC.
No, so this egg, the women put it in their vagina, and then they do Kegel exercises, and this is supposed to promote for the jade one health and pleasure, and for the rose quartz egg, it's associated with it positive energy and love.
Quick question. I know you're not a Goop ambassador, although maybe you'd like to be. Can I put it in my bum?
And do the Kegels will have the same effect.
Yeah.
Butt Kegels with the egg.
Kegels.
Now,
Yoni butt egg.
here's what I propose. It's $66, which for a sci-fi gadget, that's an incredible deal. That is a steal.
That is pretty cheap
But
for sci-fi.
I say we split it 4 ways.
Yeah.
Okay, so 66 divided by 4
Then we
is
just
roughly,
take turns, or
I think so.
Yeah, but this begs the
In
question.
one sitting, though, is it kind of like what? Oh, maybe while we do our
One
podcast.
what? One sitting?
Oh God!
So
I hated that.
So do we like? I mean, is it all at the same time, or it's like, okay, I'm done. Like maybe we do
Don't
it
steal
during
my
our
catchphrase,
podcast.
yeah.
Like,
Can we have one of those kitchen timers where it's like a cranker one and then it's just
Ding, 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 ding.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
it's
Wow.
done.
Better lay
done.
this egg so you can use it.
And then we just, boop,
Yeah, and,
And
it's
then I give-
sexual energy specifically, right? So it's not
if we get the rose quartz egg.
okay.
Yeah.
Get
right.
that one.
So it's not gonna make
I'll Venmo you after this.
Okay. You know what? Check this segue out. You ready for this?
I
yeah.
like the hand motions.
I'm ready. I'm on one track. I'm ready to
Segue.
hop over to.
Oh,
I'm ready to hop over to
that
another.
was his smoothie moment. I need the smoothies. I need the
But what's
smoothie.
funny is we brought on a guest that doesn't listen to our podcast, so he doesn't know what the smoothie moment is.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh yeah, no. So the smoothie moment, everyone. The smoothie moment is someone once said something about smoothies and they flubbed it up and it was real cute. Go back and listen to episode 4.
7.
Ba-ba-da-da-da-da.
It was
no,
episode
7
5.
is when we brought it back up.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
5.
Episode 5.
Lightning round.
So
Call back.
I'm gonna bring this to lightsabers. Okay,
Okay.
going
Yeah.
back to sci-fi
Okay.
because you've got
Sabers,
your
great.
energy. What is it? What's the stone that goes inside?
It's like a
It's
crystal.
the dumb
damn it.
energy thing from the
Oh.
awful film is what it is. Rogue One.
What's it called?
Well, no, but they
It
implemented
doesn't
that.
come from the Rogue One. It's been in lore. It's been in like
Yeah,
the
it's been in
Star
cartoons
Wars
and
lore
stuff.
forever.
The lore.
But that's canon, like the
I
cartoon.
know it's
Or
absolutely like
crystals or
Jedi's.
something like
They
that.
make their lightsabers.
Yeah, they
yeah,
use
with
their
their
own
own
energy.
crystals.
Yeah,
What
so
are they
that's why
called?
the
I've never
colors
been-
are different.
I am fascinated with lightsabers, not by like. I don't care about the crystals that are made from. I care that they can cut through anything and they can have nice
Okay,
fights.
I was just trying to segue into lightsabers. Damn it!
Speaking of
Well,
which,
we're there. We're home.
lightsabers
We're on the
would
track.
be possible.
Kyber crystals.
Kyber crystals.
Damn it, Bradley.
I'm sorry.
Lightsabers. It was a show on History or Discovery Channel talked about lightsabers. Obviously, it can't be a light source because light would never stop. It would just go
Yeah,
as
it
far
would
as
go.
it. So they think that if lightsabers were ever to be a thing, it'd be a type of plasma that they could somehow control. And
that's dope.
That's
Yeah.
thousands and millions probably of years beyond where we're
Yeah,
at.
and I feel like it'd be a little limp and unimpressive. It'd be like hanging out.
So
Like
okay,
a fountain of plasma that you just kind of...
Yeah,
like a hose.
a limp
It's a plasma
saber.
hose.
It's a plasma.
You pull it out and try to fight someone, and the droid looks at
it's
you
more
all
like
weird.
lasso.
You're like,
Like
I
a
swear
lace.
this never happens.
It's a light. Dude, that's great. That was funny. Okay, so
Loved that.
I hated that.
So here's a fun fact. This is how they made the sound of the lightsaber. I didn't remember verbatim, so I had to look it up. But basically, the lightsaber sound was developed by sound designer Ben Burt.
Shout out.
Is Ben Burt a company?
Not a sponsor.
Why
Damn
would
it.
Ben Burt sponsor
You're
us?
the not a
I don't know,
sponsor
but
guy,
every time-
Brad.
every
He
time we
might
say
have
something.
an independent company.
Bradley, you're the one that covers us from lawsuits by saying not
Anytime we
sponsor.
say anything,
I know,
frankly.
but we're just talking about
Can you just
people.
say it? Can you
Say
just
it,
say
say
it?
it.
Can you
Say it,
say
please.
it?
Just say it.
That's your
Say
tagline.
it. Do your bit.
Not a sponsor.
Thank you. I've had that played in my head so much now. You say it the same way every single time. Good on you.
The lightsaber sound effect was developed by sound designer Ben Burt, who we've already discussed is not a sponsor, as a combination of the hum of idling interlock motors in aged movie projectors and interference caused by a television set on a shieldless microphone. Man. So what they did...
They do the craziest sound engineers.
Isn't that
are-
so
that's
cool?
Crazy.
So they would literally. So I'm sure that George Lucas was like, okay, I hear it in my head. It like who knows how they described it, and they just said, Ben, do it.
You
Yeah.
mean just like when they're holding it and it's zoom? See, I was thinking like when they activate it.
No.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different ways.
Oh, just like the.
So they would take the idling motor from the projector, and they would go
Let's
over
all
the
do our
microphone.
impressions of a lightsaber.
Let's all do our
That's
best
how-
lightsabers.
That's how they did that. Yeah.
That's cool.
Ding, ding.
I can do a good dental appliance.
Yeah.
So can Keegan.
Ooh, that's nice.
Wow, mind the dentist, get away.
Wow.
Oh, I'm getting ASMR tingles.
ASMR tingle, and we're back.
Oh man.
Call back from a week ago because this show is live.
Yeah. Live.
We should do a live
Call
podcast
in.
someday.
You know, I feel like we'll do that sometime. We should get video cameras first.
Yeah, y'all are missing out. You're missing out on some funny stuff.
Yeah.
Why can't you see us, idiots? Watch us next time.
You want to see how
God.
sweaty Jake gets? Tune in.
I don't want to do videos anymore. Okay,
Keegan can't be there.
so lightsabers, I think it's without a doubt the most iconic of sci-fi weaponry / gadgets.
Yeah.
I think without a
Oh,
doubt.
if I,
yeah.
yeah, and
Absolutely.
I think it's safe to say, at least for me, like I would definitely, if I could choose any sci-fi gadget
That's
to
the other
have,
question.
lightsaber for sure.
Yeah, which would you have?
What can
I
I
might
let's-
sound like such a nerd.
Let's put it
If
together.
you
Let's
say
do,
some Doctor
what
Who
would you have
bullshit,
for,
you're out.
Let's do what would you
But
have
you
from
don't
film.
This little
understand
10 thing?
how useful the
Let's
sonic
break it up.
screwdriver
Let's break it up.
is.
TV. What's your gadget? Film. What's your gadget?
Okay, I like that.
Video games. What's your gadget? Because otherwise it's
You
overwhelming.
have Ritz. You have more Ritz.
I do not have Ritz. Chandler took them out of my backpack.
Damn it.
Thanks a lot,
now, Richard.
Chandler. I'm starving because of you.
Accidentally vegan. Love it. Anyway.
Vegan Keegan. Keegan the vegan.
Hey.
Hey. He's so proud of it.
Anyway.
Yeah, Bradley.
Doctor Who nerdy shit.
So we're doing television first. Television.
Yeah, we can
sci-fi?
talk about the television gadgetry
Television
that you really
gadgetry.
like. Yeah.
Okay, the sonic screwdriver in Doctor Who
Okay. I'm gonna
has
Google this.
the most uses of anything ever. It's literally the writer's like
So it's a
Get
catch-all.
out of jail free
So it's a
card.
catch-all.
Right.
It's just
Pretty
like,
much.
oh, he can do anything with
just
this.
about. I mean, like it doesn't kill things,
So it's plot armor.
but it really is just plot harm. Like it can do literally anything, and it's like what's the word? It has like a symbiotic bond basically with him, so like all the information just kind of goes straight to his head.
To be on a serious note, if there's a hero like that who has a little gadget that can literally do anything, what's the challenge? Where does he overcome things?
Of course, it's like it's limited, like because I mean
It's limited to
So for
what
everyone
would
at
make a
home who
good
doesn't know-
episode.
exactly.
Duh.
It's limited
Exactly.
for the writing,
The sonic
which is why I don't
screwdriver
like
looks,
it.
the sonic screwdriver looks like a vape pen.
Fuck, Brad. A vape pen. So Doctor Who's
Well, there's a lot of different variations of the
Vape
sonic
Nation,
screwdriver.
y'all.
Yeah.
H3 shout
Not
out.
a
Love
sponsor.
H3. Hey, that's a podcast. We should team up with H3.
Hey,
Freaking awesome gadget.
So, hey Ethan, we have 10 followers on YouTube, and we know you have almost 1 million on your podcast. We'd love to do a collab.
We'd have to.
Ethan, if you hear this, we love you.
We can do a great Pee Wee Herman ASMR bit. Go, go, go.
I'm 10 songs.
Oh, it feels good. You like that? Is that marketable?
That's what we have to offer to you,
That's
and
what we're
you to
bringing
us.
to the table.
Everything.
Everything about you, we want.
Okay, so for
Ethan
television,
is not a
yours
sponsor.
for you, Bradley, yours
Sonic
is
screwdriver.
the sonic screwdriver.
Yeah.
Mine, I feel like I have a great source of gadgetry in television from Black Mirror because every episode almost has certain gadgets. So mine, it's a couple. Episode 1 of season 4. God, I don't even remember what it's called.
yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's the Star Trek spoof where this company that creates this virtual reality technology where basically you put it on your head, you go to sleep, and you have it promotes lucid dreaming. It gives you the ability to control what your dreams are, control who's in it, control what you're doing, and
Okay.
I just think that is so cool. I think just having the ability to dream about whatever you want and to see whatever you want, to be this whole other person, have full control when you're not awake.
So yeah, it's a little bit different than that because other people can like join your game session.
Yes, yeah, it's like it's almost like an online dreaming platform.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
and I think that's cool. And granted, I don't.
Is that a weapon, though?
I don't. Well, I thought we were doing gadgets.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
just
right.
doing
gadgets.
gadgets.
I
yeah.
don't support the way that the character uses it because
No.
he ends up like trapping the consciousnesses of other people, and it's all fucked up. Spoiler alert, I guess. It's been out for a while. Black Mirror. If you keep up, the other one.
You haven't seen it? Unsubscribe, you dick.
Oh, no, now we're down to 9.
Last one.
The other one is also from Black Mirror. It's episode maybe 3 or 4 in season 2.
Well, which is it?
And why do you get to pick 2 gadgets?
Yeah.
No one
And
said
why
you
do you get to
couldn't.
vacillate between 2 episodes?
Vacillate. That's an incredible word.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm not
Yeah,
even
he
gonna.
just
I'm
came
not
up
even
with that
gonna.
on
He's so
his own.
smug.
I'm
On
not
the
even
spot.
gonna fact check you
Yeah.
if that's a.
He didn't
oh, wait.
reference anything.
He's
winking.
winking.
He's winking.
Wait, no, he's blinking. He's.
I can't do it.
He's fluttering his eye.
Your eye
eyelashes.
open.
you
You.
have some in your eye, man? Or is it,
I can't. I can't do it.
the other gadget is it's this one where there's a chip that is embedded into your brain when you're a baby, and it records everything you've ever seen, and so you just have this device that you're able to hook up to like a TV or a computer, and you can just scroll through and like sort through and organize your memories into like different
jeez. I don't know if that'd
times
be
of your
good or
life.
bad.
It's
I think
just
that'd be bad.
I think it's my favorite.
That'd be scary.
It's my favorite gadget on TV that I've seen, just because I think it's so cool. I just think the idea of it is so cool.
Yeah.
Also, any gadget in Westworld, but I felt like that's too broad because it's more
Right.
of like an entire universe and not universe per se, but
You hear? I heard George R.R. Martin wants to do like some kind of like Game of Thrones Westworld like.
You know what George R.R. Martin should do? He should finish the fucking books. God damn it!
tell us how you really feel, man.
Oh,
Look at that spike. That's a spike, man.
That's a George R.R. Martin spike. That's me getting fired up. I watched season
it's
one.
like Avatar
I
again.
read the entirety of the books, and I've just watched the books get spoiled by the show all the way there. Doesn't even matter if you read anymore, and he knows it. And I'm not going to read, and I hate him anyway. Sci-fi.
I don't know where I heard that or even if it's true,
Sci-fi.
but someone had told me that at some point. I don't
That
know
would
if
be
it's
so
true.
stupid if it's like there's Westworld, there's Shogun World, and then there's Game of Thrones World.
Yeah, and Jon Snow is just a really rich guy who likes to play, and that's why he
That's
didn't
so
die.
stupid. No.
I like the ship Firefly from Firefly.
Yeah?
Canceled too soon. I like Mal's sidearm too. It's not
Whoa,
really. I mean,
we're
they have
going
like.
full ships.
Oh, I mean, we can talk about.
No, you
shit.
said gadget. Gadget can include anything.
All right, gadget.
Okay. Well, let's
Death Star.
We can talk about ships. We can talk. I mean,
Siri, what's the definition of a gadget?
Rustling wood.
Here's what I found.
A term of endearment used by algebraic topologists when talking.
That's
So
not
it's
nice.
whatever we want to do. If it's big or small.
So basically, it's whatever we want it to be.
Yeah. That's
sound
basically
right.
what Siri
all right,
is.
TV ones. I mean, it doesn't. It's not really. I mean, it's sort of a gadget in that sense. They use like traditional firearms, but Mal, the lead guy in Firefly, Nathan Fillion, he has a weapon, just like a little side holster. That's really great. I really like it.
Closer to the mic there, friend.
I really like it.
Cool. Damn.
I honestly am drawing a blank when it comes to sci-fi TV shows like gadgets. I can't think of anything that I'm like, I love that. I like Westworld a lot, but there's nothing specific in that I,
Maybe just like the Forge. I think that's what it's called. Have you seen the second
Yeah.
season?
parts of it.
Oh, okay.
So don't spoil anything, I
Man,
will
not
kill you.
know that. It just the whole idea
may already
of
have.
their brains. I just think that you could call that a gadget.
Oh, okay.
I don't know,
That's
they're-
fair.
they're
okay. Then I
intelligent.
say just
Yeah.
like the Westworld robots as a whole is like my favorite gadget because I don't really watch a lot of sci-fi television.
Why don't you segue
Oddly.
into film?
Okay.
What's your favorite film gadget?
Oh boy. I mean, a lightsaber I think is just like everyone has to choose that, so we're just gonna skip lightsaber. You know, that's another. Why don't we come around again? Let me get time to think about that one.
Inspector Gadget. So I'm saying,
As a being,
he's
or
my favorite gadget.
well, that was a TV show.
Matthew
also.
Broderick? The Matthew Broderick?
Yes, the Matthew Broderick
Matthew
film.
Broderick is my favorite gadget.
He's a person.
Yeah, and he's a great Ferris Bueller, fantastic movie. And he played Eugene in all of the Biloxi Blues, Brighton Beach Memoirs, and then Broadway Bound. He played Eugene on Broadway through all
No
those.
way.
As he grew up, he played the same character through the different shows.
The
Fun fact for theater nerds:
what's the name of the friend in Ferris Bueller's?
Cameron.
Cameron. Cameron is in that show, Succession, that I've told you about on HBO.
Oh.
He plays one of the brothers. It's funny. He's kind of typecast as the same character. He's kind of a schmuck, kind of a push around a little bit, push over.
That's a word.
But he's great. I hadn't seen him in since Ferris Bueller's. I didn't know he was still
Yeah,
acting.
he pops up in some other things I've seen him in, but I couldn't place
No,
him.
he was great. Okay, Bradley, favorite film, sci-fi gadget.
I'm drawing a
Invention.
blank as well.
I can jump in.
Yeah, jump in. I
Just
don't know.
A classic gadget is the Men in Black memories.
I was
zapper.
gonna say
Oh,
the same
that's a good
exact
one.
thing.
That's a good one.
Neuralizer?
That's a good one.
Because I would zap people all the time. I would constantly be like,
Hey,
Neuralizer.
here. This is what I do. I go up to somebody and say, "Fuck you,
No,
blank.
I could-
fuck you,
no,
blank."
fuck you is
I
so
can just say
generic.
it as much as I want.
because that's only insulting if the person saying it is like if I said "fuck you, Jake," like that's not really insulting because it's like okay, it's just Dan. But I would go to people I wanted to tell them really how I felt and tell them like, "Hey, I don't like you because of this," or "I think you're stupid because of that," or "You're cool, but I don't want to tell you for some reason. I'm
And
going
then
to
you
zap
just
you because I
zap
just
it?
want to zap people. I just want to fry their brains."
So you're gonna just use it as a source of false confidence.
I'm the guy who takes the weapon meant for good and makes it bad.
Ooh,
You're the problem. You're what leads all these dystopian sci-fi worlds to become what
You're the
they are.
reason why we have sci-fi film.
You're the reason
I
we
thought
have
of my
Goop.
gadget. You can blame me for Goop.
Dan is Goop.
I think my gadget, does Jarvis from Iron Man count as a gadget?
Totally.
Yeah,
I would,
absolutely.
I would
Yeah,
love
dope.
a robotic like assistant or friend that was like snarky and like sassy but funny, but also could like do shit for me. That was just always around. I could just talk to them.
He sounded like Paul Bettany. Great voice.
It should only be Paul Bettany. Any
yeah.
other voice, and I don't give
It's
a
got to
shit.
be Paul Bettany.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say even just the Iron Man suit.
I care about the suit.
Oh,
I
what?
think what?
I would love
This
the
is a
suit.
suit.
The suit is
I love the
incredible.
suit.
I guess it's
You
a
can
gadget, but we're
fly.
picking our favorite, the one that we want the most. I'd rather have Jarvis than the
Yeah,
suit.
but okay, but don't say you don't like it. Don't
Yeah,
say
well, maybe the
Well,
suit
I
comes
don't
with
like Iron Man
Jarvis.
that much.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Adam.
So
Me and him
kinda-
constantly fight about Iron Man and Captain America.
Don't you kind of need Jarvis to have the suit? So doesn't the suit kind of come with
yeah,
Jarvis?
absolutely.
So I get the suit and
Yeah.
Jarvis.
Jarvis,
Okay. Realistically, though, if that suit were real, the government would not let you have it. They would take it from you and probably kill you.
Well, I have this suit
They
to...
probably would kill you. They'd be like, "Oh, you know how to
take
make
them
this?
back.
We gotta lock you up forever."
I don't.
Or they'd memory zap you with the Man in Black thing.
Hey.
Yeah, what is the most useful gadget? Which gadget would we get the most use? I mean, Iron Man suit seems like
Seems
If
pretty
you're a
good.
soldier,
incredibly
you like
useful.
know what
See,
to
it
do with
seems
it.
useful,
Oh.
but then when you like stop and think about it, you're like, what would I
you're like,
use
this
that
big
for?
Bulky thing.
I'd maybe fly places, but then you'd have to leave your suit there because you don't want to carry that around. You just kind of have to take it off and that, like, what is there, a lock on it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
There's
like
probably
a
a
lock
lock on it.
assuming we're gonna
stands
go
there.
about our normal everyday lives, not being heroes or anything, which one of these
Right.
sci-fi superhero-y gadgets are
Jarvis.
we gonna use the best? Jarvis has got to be the best.
Yeah, because you could live like
Yeah.
Jarvis. Google this for it'd be like Siri, but better. It'd be like a Siri that actually knew you personally.
It's like in
And-
between Siri and Alexa. It's right in the middle.
Yeah, Alexa apparently no, but apparently Alexa was like randomly laughing in the middle of the night in people's houses. Like people would just have them things like wake up
Yeah,
and like
I heard about that.
cackle and shit.
You didn't know about that?
No, that's incredible.
And it was a real
Yeah.
problem.
That's
like,
fucking
people were like, what
creepy.
the fuck? So that Alexa
It was
shit
just-
is scary.
I saw a video of it. It was so creepy because they're
Yeah.
just sitting in the middle of the night, like.
And just laughing. It's creepy. Unless you want to sponsor us, Amazon, then Alexa is great.
Did you hear? There was
Not a
that whole
sponsor.
controversy a few years ago when like Alexas were first big and a lot of people had them, and there was some commercial that was using the Alexa to market their product or whatever, and they were like, "Okay, Alexa, order 5 things of this." And it was happening in their houses. Like the Alexas were listening to the commercial on TV.
Oh,
and
yeah.
would order whatever was in the. It was this big. I don't know if it was a scam but some company
that's
did it.
pretty
It was
funny.
very
Yeah.
intentional.
That Amazon makes it so easy to spend your money. Have you guys seen the video of the guy when he gets the Apple Watch and he's showing off the Amazon app and he buys like a $500 Xbox by mistake because they had the one-click
that's
thing?
ridiculous.
And he
Oh,
bumped
the
it,
one-click thing is
and
dangerous.
he hit it and he was like, "Oh, look, you can buy an Xbox," and he hit it and it bought Xbox, and so he had to like. I think he got a refund. He called Amazon, and Amazon's pretty cool with giving you your money back.
Oh,
if things
sure.
fuck up.
With Amazon, like as soon as you order it, it's not going to ship it right away. You can cancel that within like
That's
the first
true.
like day of ordering.
But even if someone sends you some like janky shit and it's bad, Amazon will give you your money back,
Yeah.
and usually they'll still make the person send you a new one.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing is like Amazon's great,
But they're also
I mean,
awful.
You really can't.
Still not a sponsor, but we
They're-
love you.
They're good and awful.
Second billion-dollar company.
Trillion dollar.
Trillion dollar,
Trillion
my bad.
dollar. Because it was Apple and then now Amazon. And they say Amazon's well on its way to $2 trillion.
Oh,
and
did Amazon just hit it?
Just like
Amazon
last week
just
or
hit it.
something.
So
yeah.
Apple's the one that it's not the first $1 trillion company. There was a
Apple's
company
not.
in China. There
Is it
was
Foxconn?
I think so. Yeah, we had this talk earlier.
Foxconn is an
Yeah.
awful, terrible company, and they literally make everything that we use.
But it's the only before Amazon, it was the only $1 trillion company in the world.
And
And
it's-
Foxconn was no
Right.
longer, and it was the first American.
Well, and to be fair though, Foxconn is only worth what it's worth because companies like Apple and Amazon and Samsung, that's where they make all these
They buy
phones.
from the money
Yeah.
cheap.
in the same factory. So like so Apple and Samsung are being made in the same factory, and that's the factory that they lock their workers in. They have dormitories and they have suicide nets on the building. So when the workers try to kill themselves,
No
'cause
way.
No, they jump off on the net and they roll right back in and like, okay, well, go back to work.
No
it's fucking
way.
awful. And all the apples on every Apple are cut out by hand by like people. They cut them out with like a machine.
where is
Foxconn,
your proof? This sounds like this.
Google
sounds,
that shit.
This
Hey,
sounds like
this was told to me from
conspiracy.
my political science professor, who's a doctor of political science. So I'm going to believe what he
doctor.
says over you, Jake Kademi.
Yeah.
No, but Foxconn
Sounds
is an
like a
awful
conspiracy.
company.
I do
does.
the,
It's not. Fuck you guys. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's very real. Google that shit.
the Mission Impossible face thing. The Mission
Oh
Impossible face.
yes,
Yeah.
that would be awesome.
You have to
I
pair it
don't
with
like
the
Mission
voice
Impossible.
changer,
Sorry.
Yeah,
otherwise
you
it's
did the
practically
voice
useless.
changer.
It's it's like a 100% replica of someo's face. It's like
Yeah,
a
like
mask
scans
that's on
their
your
face,
and then they have a little voice changer so you can talk like
Is this
that.
in the movie you're talking about?
Yeah,
I
I'd absolutely do that.
That would be dope.
still don't like
That'd
Mission
be good.
Impossible.
Or
because Tom
I-
Cruise.
Video games portal gun.
that
How
would be
useful
portal
would the
gun.
portal gun be just in day-to-day life?
You could just fuck
Oh,
people
I could
through
open this door, or I could whoop, and then you're in.
it. You portal
Well, you have
through.
to. You still have to be able to shoot a portal into the building.
Yeah, you got to get the one portal before you can go into the. Because that's how the game.
Listen, let's not talk. Let's not get into semantics.
Hey,
Hey, I just want to transport. What's a transporter? Star Trek, but no, you need the You need the anchoring thing.
I like Family Guy's, like Stewie's time travel machine.
Yeah.
It's very practical. It's very
a time
simple.
travel machine. Hot tub time machine. You could have a hot tub.
That
in the back.
movie was funny. Back when I was like a kid and thought everything that said the F word was funny.
Yeah.
I don't actually know if it has any merit, but
Remember John Cusack?
yeah, where's he? What's he doing?
Old.
That
somewhere.
neither of those questions were answered with old.
Okay,
That you
look at
didn't
this.
answer my question.
I just want to
Where
address
is
these
he?
assholes.
Old.
What's he doing?
Look at this
Old.
picture. That building says Foxconn. What are those hanging off the side of the building?
For everyone at home, there's netting. It looks like a really fun play place where people get to jump.
Why would a building need that? What would be the practical purpose of a net on the side of the building?
Fun in the
Just
break
say-
hour.
okay,
having fun.
what's the practical purpose of houses that have chains that go from the top of the gutter to the bottom?
What?
You ever seen that?
What are you talking about?
There are houses in like suburban areas that have chains that go from their gutters down to their cement foundation.
You can have preventative measures for suicide without being a terrible company.
Yeah.
That sounds
Perhaps
like a very.
we- I
That
mean,
sounds
we
like a
should-
nice thing.
perhaps all
called
have
benefits.
I mean, there are preventative measures for suicide in dorm rooms. I mean, you can't open those windows a certain way.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, all I know is you can Google it and it's here. Foxconn
I'm
has a lot
sure,
of
I'll
suicides.
say this, I'm sure that company has very, very questionable, awful
Oh, yeah,
practices.
yeah.
And I'm sure we should all try and think about how to best and most ethically buy
You
our
can't.
products
But you can't, though. That's the thing. Is they make everything we use.
to the best of our ability.
Which I mean, you could just
Buy
live in the
local.
woods and be a
Buy
pagan.
local.
Here's the cool thing about sci-fi.
Oh yeah,
is I
that's
think,
right.
I think that science fiction,
Forgot why I was here.
because I think it's relatively broad. It allows people to have such diverse conversations. You can literally, I mean, it's in creatively in terms of writing and in terms of making things. It is so open ended, and it allows you to do anything and everything. And I think
Yeah.
that's spectacular. And what's cool is like I know that my mom has said that when she used to watch Star Trek when she was younger, like some of the technology in Star Trek is now a thing nowadays,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be crazy to see when we're like 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Wow, you think we're gonna get to be 100 years old?
Who knows, man? I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Well, it's
you
always
know,
funny to
definitely
see.
not.
One of my favorite things used to be like when you would watch a movie, like Predator 2 is a great example, where we talked about this before, but it takes place in Los Angeles in '97, and they're gonna have crazy shit. They're gonna have like these crazy cop cars and all this, or like Judge Dredd, or any of those movies, 2001,
Dredd.
anything where they
Well,
think
Back
it's
to the
gonna be
Future,
so
too.
futuristic, and it's just. It's just
Yeah,
not.
because they plan for so much. Like
But
Blade
then at
Runner
the-
starts next year, right? 2019 is when the first one started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, like there's some crazy amount of technology that 50 years ago, like I don't know, even our cell phones, our
Yeah.
computers, like it seems small and insignificant to us, partly because we've been raised with it, and also because it's not big and extravagant. But like
Yeah.
our technology is insane. I mean, think of the Hyperloop. The isn't that what it's
Oh,
called?
the train?
The
Yeah.
Tesla,
Yeah,
the Tesla or
But they're
Elon
building
Musk's.
to
Yeah.
10 minutes to get to Denver.
10
from here?
minutes from Fort
Yeah.
Collins to Denver. That
That's
is a 60-minute
freaking
drive.
Nuts.
Like that's
on a good day with no traffic.
that is science fiction right there. That's it's coming to life.
Oh, that train goes like 900 something miles an hour. It's
I'm
freaking
so
insane.
excited.
I'm a little scared. Like God, imagine if
if
anything
something
happened. But
that would
Yeah.
fucking suck.
well, no, it wouldn't suck because it would be so
it would
catastrophic.
it
you
would be
wouldn't
so
even,
instantaneous.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You wouldn't even realize.
Hey, is that another? And then it's dead.
What was that?
Another Hyperloop coming at you. Man, can you imagine that? 2 900-mile-an-hour vehicles that are like probably.
They'd probably
3
like make
tons
a whole
each.
new universe or some shit with each other. Like a new universe.
It starts the Big Bang.
all over. That's what this universe came from. 2 hyperloops hitting and it's just a never-ending cycle.
Oh my gosh!
I
We just
cracked the
broke
kid-
the time-space continuum.
Broke the universe, folks. You
Thanks
heard
for
it here
listening,
first.
everybody. This
We're
episode.
about to reset.
Elon Musk is the father of the universe.
Have you seen that picture of him? So there's all this controversy with Elon Musk right now because of that guy that he called a pedophile that
Yeah.
helped the Thailand
Yeah.
cave excavation.
Excavation?
Excavation?
Rescue mission.
Rescue
Yeah, not
mission.
really an ex.
I don't know what I was trying to say. Rescue mission, and so now he's been like tweeting all sorts of stuff and saying stuff and releasing. He's just been an idiot. He's digging himself a hole. And so you'd think he'd try to do some sort of PR stunt to get him back on the up and up. And he was on Joe Rogan's a podcast, just smoking it, just hitting a big fat blunt. And there's a great picture. I'll find it. It's such a meme right now.
Yeah, he had a thing that I never thought of. It seems like every science fiction thing always has flying cars. That seems to be like a prime example.
Yeah, everyone wants to fly
Yeah,
cars.
and Elon Musk was like, flying cars would be the worst idea ever because it's like all of that hunk of metal and tonnage up in the air just
And
falling
you know
on
people are going to still crash.
Yeah,
just
like
as
if there's
much,
an
if not
accident,
more.
it's gonna fall down and kill people.
That's
like,
a
it'd be the
logistic.
worst.
They didn't think of a way to keep it in the air if it crashed, which then that's a whole other set of things you got to deal with. So, hey,
Well, here's the deal. I think we did a lot of talking between these two episodes.
and we probably spent 15 whole minutes on sci-fi.
People aren't
I'm
listening.
exhausted.
People aren't listening for the sci-fi. They're listening for the.
And I
for the-
barely talked for both of these episodes, and I'm exhausted.
I know. My legs are tired. I gotta stand up. I think maybe.
Well,
I need
hey,
to eat lunch.
same here. Thank you all for listening.
Way to give away when
What
we're
are we all
recording
eating for?
this.
Everyone getting
let's
close.
plug
Everyone
in
getting
more.
close. What are we all eating for lunch?
Probably gonna eat some mac and cheese.
I need to decide if I'm skipping class.
Okay,
It
so
starts
do
in
it
2
after.
minutes.
And Jake is supposed to be at a fair here in 2 minutes.
2 minutes, yeah, but that's okay.
I'm gonna have lasagna.
Mac and cheese lasagna.
How much lasagna do you have? I made quite a bit.
Wow. I think I'm gonna go to Garbanzo Express.
Oh, that's a good choice. That's a good choice. Follow. I haven't decided yet.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
Are you getting the normal hummus or the seasonal hummus?
There's a lot of breath smell right here.
If the seasonal hummus has cilantro, I'm not getting it.
Or are you one of those people where cilantro tastes
See, he
like
hasn't even
soap?
fucking listened to the podcast. It's literally the first thing in pet peeves.
Bro.
You know what my pet peeve is? Our
Oh my
guests
gosh, did you
don't listen-
actually just ask if
We have
he
a
knows
live
that it tastes
incident,
like
folks.
soap?
Yeah, I didn't listen to all the pet peeve one. It's a lot of hours to go
I'm outta
through.
here. Hey,
It's within
thanks,
the first
thanks for
30
listening.
seconds
Find
of
us
pet
on
peeves.
Twitter
So
and
do you
Instagram.
guys-
Instagram.
if you guys
Shut
are
up,
on
shut up.
episode 100.
Leave a review.
On quick sidebar. Find us on Twitter and
underscore
Instagram,
sidebar on
or on YouTube. We're gonna start making sketches soon, so get ready.
Get
Go
ready
subscribe.
for that. And we're very close to having video for you guys to watch. I know a couple people have asked for video. We're getting close to that.
So yeah, find us on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, and iTunes.
And I hope you enjoyed Keegan because he'll never be back on the podcast ever.
Outro
ever
music.
Again.
Ba-ba-da-ba-doo-da-doo. Quick sidebar. Bop.
That, it never. No one. Yeah. Also, for future guests, if you haven't listened to the previous podcast, you cannot be a guest.
Yeah, exactly. So when you're on episode
New
100,
rule.
make sure you listen to all of them. You fucking self-righteous asshole.
We have 7.
This will be episode whatever it will be, but Keegan could have listened. It's less than 15, which is manageable.
It just hurts because pet peeves is the most popular one, and it's the first thing said.
Literally.
All right.